watching some TV shows a few months ago called Where Are They Now and Unsung one night. And they were talking how most celebrities especially succumb to the price of fame and bad health when they're trying to make a name for themselves. Making statements like, you did know most of the artists that you like write some of their best stuff when they're high as a kite. You did know that, right? And because they're going out here performing these shows, in order for them to focus back on those woes and hard days, they have to keep feeding the addiction and take them back to that dark place. Because that's what they need, right? They need that vice to be able to go out at night, they boast, so they could go be a good host and go entertain their guests. It's when they're at their best, they say. Whether it's coke to smoke or sniff, weed, promethazine with codeine called lean, they need to be able to feed both the addiction and the listener to stay heroic, but before they know it, they're full-fledged addicted. But they're conflicted because it's both for the disease, for their needs, and euphoric in its relief. No need for them to be thinking, what am I doing or what's next, as long as they stay drooling from a Percocet. So they carry on without having their baggage checked, unaware that the air up there has them headed into turbulent events that they haven't even established yet. There was this one guy in particular, I can't really remember his name, but he had a ton of money, and he used to flaunt it. Plenty honeys, groupies, whatever you want to call it. He was the man. And it's a life he always truly wanted. Stages, he always wanted to be on it. But when those lights go down and start flashing, what happens is everything from relapse into depression. But his body had an adverse reaction to relapsing, and that caused dysfunction. Because it literally wanted the drugs. It had to have it to function. And when they can't shake the habit until there's a drastic weight reduction in haste, they self-medicate. Along with all these established formalities, right along with the challenge of now having an addictive personality. And it may cure their addiction, but it's with another highly addictive prescription. But they don't give a damn. They're liking it. They're loving the high from high milligrams of Adderall, Tylenol, and Vicodin. But what's scary, see, is those have been known to have those prone to depression again, and that's at the very least. They're met with a whole nother animal. And they were saying it happened so much in the entertainment industry, it was almost like it was a scandal. But their music or movies aren't moving without the advice, so they keep selling for that medicine. The drugs keep them up at night, which isn't unusual, and the Ambien is the sedative to make them sleep beautiful. I mean, this guy from the outside, he had it all. Money, fame, nearly everyone knows his name, whores galore to make sure his needs stay met, but he couldn't sit out on his doorstep without a simple hello turning into an endorsement, or paparazzi sneaking pics and recordings for their own reporting, so one night, he couldn't get over the doubt and succumb to putting a gun in his mouth and pow. And now the media finds these greedier guys to repeat the cycle's effects. And at the end of the show, they were like, you want to know what's bad? There'll always be a next. I'm telling you, it was a really good episode. I wish I could remember more of it to tell you, but apparently it'll be coming on very soon. Completely recasted.